They're shooting ideas at him that they want him to agree to. Now, again, if he can, take a look at the ideas that they're shooting at him. You have to understand, and we'll go over this many times, and it's okay because it takes a long time to learn, and me too, I'm always learning. The people that are doing funny things like this, we'll just say funny things, okay? They don't know what they're doing. See, we are thinking that, oh, they have this technology, they have spaceships, oh, they have big buildings that they call government and presidents and queens and whatever. These people created all these things because they're bored and they want to control others, and they really don't know what they're doing. But we have agreed, and so we've grown up with this, and we have agreed that, oh, we think we know what they're doing. This is the thinking process that we've become accustomed to. So again, what's really going on here, all right, is what's the message that they're trying to convey? So it's kind of like, what are you guys trying to say? Just tell me, you see? So they're shooting ideas at him, hoping that he will stay unconscious and just accept these ideas. Well, now we're more aware and we see what's going on. And so now it's time to say, hey, what's going on here? What do you guys want? Let me help you, you know, etc. So again, all life is awareness, and all the technology that exists is all a bunch of junk. And we don't need it. But in the meantime, we play with it because this is the world we're in. So again, here's the adventure, walking right up to you, walking right up to him. And what's he going to do? You see, what's he doing with all that? So thinking that, oh, these are the bad guys, they're shooting at me. But really, they're giving you ideas, and you never know what's going on, do you, until you investigate it. And see, everyone's also being tested. You know, they want to be part of the adventure, but at the same time, you got to go through the process to qualify yourself to be part of something that really makes sense and that is a benefit. And so you got to wake up and figure it out. That's the fun part. First of all, what's the first reaction when we get that? And we all go through that. It's like, oh, they're trying to kill me. Well, in a way that's true, but actually they're just ideas. But we're thinking in our program mind that they're bullets and they're going to hurt us. Well, that can be so too, so it's figuring it out. But for the most part, they don't really want to harm people so much until they're ready to eat them. They want them to be okay and stay dumbed down because they live off of them. They support them. And so again, they're constantly, you know, being creative themselves in different ways to keep everybody captive. So now you have the awareness to see what's going on. So it's like a prisoner in a prison camp. As soon as you're there, you start thinking about how to escape, don't you? Or are you just satisfied being there and being the prisoner and moaning and groaning about that? So again, you have the choice also. But again, they're shooting ideas at him very rapidly to keep him unconscious. But now he can have the challenge of figuring it out and confronting them and see if they can be buddies. Because again, these people don't know what they're doing. It's more than obvious. What are they doing? They don't know. And we can help them, show them, you know, to have a real purpose. That's the fun part. There's the challenge. You can take anything and turn it around. Just like, you know, what I've come through with Eckankar, and it was fine for the time, but it's not anymore. So we take the same words and we arrange them in a particular way and add new words to where it's all better, you see? So I'm using the same creativeness that's always been there. And so again, that's what it is. You just simply take what's going on and see if you can create something beneficial out of it, you see? Yeah, that's the whole idea of what we're doing, because we see the world, we see all the stuff here, And so we can take the Wi-Fi that's bad and we can, transform it into what Tesla discovered and make it okay. You see, that's possible too. You just simply transform it. We learn to transform things. With his experience, he can learn to transform it. And just like the first one in the physical where we met the fellow, just think in those terms, see it in those terms. It's better actually to see it. And that is, he can transform the ideas and the situation that's going on into a better presentation for this fella and see if he will be interested. Because his fate is hanging in the balance, and you can let him know that, oh, what you're doing, do you know where you're going with it? And so the same thing with his third experience. They're throwing ideas at him and ask the question, okay, what are you guys trying to say? What do you want? Even though you may know it, you can still ask them. You see? You can still ask them, because when you ask the question, even the unaware, they like to answer because they got nothing else to do, so they're just going to sit and talk. Yeah, they like to tell you what they're planning and whatever, just like in the movies before they try to get rid of you. They want to tell you everything because they got no one to talk to. All the people that work with them, they don't want to hear it because they've already heard it and they're totally bored. So the so-called unaware, they want to tell those that they want to control what they're doing even before they eliminate them, because they've got them all tied up and now they'll listen. You see? Just like in the movies, yeah. When you're all tied up and they've kidnapped you, well, you got to listen. And then all their unaware friends are standing around. They got to listen to this again. It's like, oh my gosh, how many times they said this? We got to listen to it again. They don't want to hear it because they're bored. So as you confront them with something that makes more sense, lots of times they're interested and they will all of a sudden want to become more aware. Yeah, that's why we're here. What else you got to do? Yeah. Can't just run from everything. Let's face it and be more creative and have fun with it.